Hey there, my name is Mike. I am one half of Mike and Align. We have been married just over a year. We've been together about 6 years. I'm not a big fan of taking pictures of myself or videoing myself, so this is a little bit like out of my comfort zone for me. But I kind of figured, well, we have so many pictures on our profile on our website, and I've put so much text on there that maybe you've been reading so much and looking through so many pictures. It's just nice to take a break from that and watch a video. So I figured I'll just talk here for a minute. And I tend to talk really fast, so I'm sorry in advance if I'm talking super fast. That's just how I am. So I'll tell you just a little bit about myself. Align's not home right now, so he's not going to be in this video, but I'll try and post up some videos with him. I think we might both be a little camera shy. I grew up in Northern California. Actually was born in Berkeley, which might explain why I'm a little bit weird. And I grew up in a town called Richmond, which back then and even still now, it was a pretty rough city. It was one of the most dangerous cities in the country. I grew up kind of in a Catholic school environment. I went to Catholic school for grade school and elementary school. I was raised by my two parents. My dad was a police officer. My mom was a hospital administrator. They divorced when I was 6 and separated and lived separately throughout all my childhood. So I kind of grew up in a broken family. Which was difficult to go through, but I think I also learned a lot about what it means to be a single parent, what my parents had to go through, and really what's important for a child growing up is despite my parents' relationship falling apart, they both still provided us, me and my sister, a really great upbringing. My career, in terms of my career, what I do for a living is I actually started out my career very young. I originally wanted to become a police officer, but I got into 911 dispatch. So, like when you call 911, it's a 911 dispatcher who answers. So that's how I started my career. I've been in that profession for about 14 years now. I eventually became a supervisor, and now I've just been promoted to where I'm managing an entire 911 center. So it's been really challenging, really fun. I love helping people, and as a 911 operator, that's what we do all day is we take those emergency calls and we give people instructions, we help them, we send officers or firefighters or paramedics or whoever they need help from. And that's a really rewarding career, and I've learned a lot working in that profession. Align is a police officer, so he works on the other side of the radio that I do. He's actually recently been promoted to a sergeant, which is like a supervisor. And as an openly gay police officer, that's not something you hear about very often, but Align takes a lot of pride in his work and in serving his community. Neither of us work where we live. We work kind of far away from where we live, and that's nice. So we have a little bit of a disconnect. When we're home, we're not worrying about work or thinking about work. We're focusing on each other and on our family, and on going out and doing stuff and having fun and just being homebodies. On a Friday night, what we usually do is we come home, I'll make dinner, we'll watch a movie or play some video games. Just last night we played a board game. I don't know if you've ever played the Oregon Trail, but it was an old computer game, like from when computers used to have green screens. And I don't know if you're old enough to remember that. But when I was in elementary school, we had these really old computers with like green screens. And one of my favorite games was the Oregon Trail, because you can name the people that are in your party. And I would always give them names like Poop and Butt, and because I'm a clown, because I like to have fun like that. And I think I got that from my parents because they're both clowns too. Anyway, I'm not really sure what the point of this video was, because originally I had like a whole script that I wanted to talk about. But I guess I kind of just wanted you to hear me and to see me. I'm a goofball. I love to have fun. I love to joke around. I think that's kind of what really keeps me going and gives me my energy is I love having fun. I love going out and exploring. And Align and I are so excited about the possibility of becoming parents. And we're so ready to, have our baby and our child and provide him or her just an amazing, wonderful life that's going to be full of culture, full of exploration, education, family, and community. We have a really tight-knit family. Align grew up in Southern California. I grew up here where we live in Northern California, and I have family everywhere. So we have a really close network of family and friends. So our child will always be surrounded by not just family and friends, but just our diverse community. And we live in such a wonderful place where our neighbors are just every color and religion and creed. And I'm very fortunate, from my background is growing up in a rough place. we grew up in a diverse community, and that's really important to me, to expose our child, your child, if you choose to match with us, is just knowing that they're going to be part of that they're going to be exposed to every color of the rainbow, to have a really enriching and fulfilling and happy life that's full of adventure. We love to travel all the time. Last year we went to Germany, and then after that we went to Hawaii. So travel is really important, kind of learn other cultures. We want to go to Japan. We want to eventually go to other countries, go to other continents, and explore the world. So hopefully I haven't talked your ears off, that you are interested in learning more about us. Check out our profile. Check out our website. It's michaelandalign, ALAIN.com, michaelandalign.com. We've got all our information on there. And I'm sure there's stuff that I could be covering that I'm not. So, shoot us an email or call us any time of day, and we would love to connect and talk to you. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this video, to learn about us. I know it's got to be very overwhelming to see all the options that are out there, and for you to try to figure out, what's best for my baby. Where do I want my baby to grow up, and what kind of life do I want my baby to have? And there's so many wonderful families out there. So just know that whatever you do, you're going to do what's best for you and your baby. And I would just hope that give us a shot, talk to us, send an email or call us. We would love to connect with you, and kind of just see if we match, see if this is the kind of environment that you want your child in. We're not millionaires, we're not going to be able to give your baby a Power Wheels Range Rover, at least not right away, unless I win the lotto. But we're very comfortable, and we have we provide everything that we need, and we know that we can do that for your baby. So thank you so much, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great day.